it is time to get those stocking stuffers in order. It's kind of one of those last things you think about. Yes, we need something for the stockings. And if you're looking for something sweet, Delysia Chocolatier has gifting options for you. Founder Nicole Patel is here to tell us more about what she's offering this season. I always brag on her. This is a mega award-winning chocolatier. Nicole, good morning.
Good morning.
If you could just remind us a little bit about what it is y'all do at Delysia.
So we launched Delysia Chocolatier 16 years ago.
Wow.
Yes.
I didn't realize it had been that long.
Yes. And we hand make all of our chocolate truffles right here in Austin, Texas. We're known for our truffles. They're made in the traditional Parisian style fashion, so no additives, no preservatives. We want you to be able to taste chocolate in its purest form.
Very nice. And boy, you have a lot of fun designs. In fact,
Yes.
the last time you were here, you had teamed up with the accidental chalk artist,
Yes.
who we ended up then having on the show. I'm just encouraging people to go to studio512tv.com because there are a lot of really fun segments that we've done with you in the past. But now we're talking holidays. So tell us first about your North Pole collection, if you would.
So our North Pole collection is our newest 16-piece box. It features 5 different flavors, everything from a gingerbread espresso toffee to a winter peppermint. We also partnered with the chalk artist on a few of these designs.
Hey,
Yes.
well, I was going to say they're so cute.
Oh, thank you.
What a fantastic host gift. Everybody knows I talk about those at this time of the year, but look at the little North Pole and everything's really cute.
So our holiday assortments are all about those small little memories. You know, when we launched Delysia Chocolatier, it was all in the effort of bringing memories to people and making those individual little days special just through an indulgence of chocolate. And we've kind of carried that through with our holiday products. And a lot of these have evolved over those 16 years, some inspired by my kids growing up. So you see very nostalgic, you know, gingerbread men and Santa faces in our small Christmas gift box, to our advent calendar, and then to our newest collection, the North Pole. They advance and become a little bit more mature as time has gone on.
That's so sweet. But you also, I mean, you're not stopping with flavors.
No.
You mentioned some of those, and I always think it's really interesting to talk about. You actually have an allergy to chocolate.
Yes.
So the number one thing you're doing is putting together like the delicious insides that are going to go into these Parisian style truffles.
Correct. So the inside truffle is a ganache blend of cream and chocolate, and then we infuse natural ingredients and spices and flavorings into the center of that truffle.
I'm going to put you on the spot. What's your favorite flavor combo for this year? Because I know you're going to have some fun kind of, you do all sorts of off-the-wall things, but I know you're going to have a favorite.
My favorite is that gingerbread espresso toffee. It's a little elf design right there.
Yeah, okay.
We also have a caramelized creme brulee that is reindeer. So those are my 2 absolute favorite. But a lot of times my favorites are based on the ones that I enjoy making the most.
Oh, yeah, that's really sweet. Okay, you do have tips for us for tasting chocolate properly. And as I was looking over your notes, I will say some of them were surprises to me. And the first means starting at a certain temperature.
Right. So your chocolate, you want to make sure it's at room temperature. That's going to allow your palate to recognize the flavors best. And this is the case with anything that you're eating, whether it's tea or coffee or a glass of wine or food. If you want to enjoy it for the sake of tasting it and experiencing all the different ingredients, the best thing is to enjoy it at room temperature.
Okay. Which one was your favorite here?
That gingerbread.
This
right
little
there.
guy? Okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to take a bite of him.
Yes.
It's a little cooler than room temperature in here. We're kind of cold in the studio. But I'm going to do that while you talk about the next tip, which is multiple bites.
Multiple bites. A truffle of this size should be about 3 to 4 bites. And you want to let the chocolate just sit on your tongue and let it melt. And that's what most people probably don't realize, that they just eat it all in one bite, which is fine.
And
but
5 at a time.
Right, right. You're going to miss out on the nuances of flavor. So if you just let it sit there and melt, then you're going to get, you know, a little bit of the ginger, a little bit of the molasses, some of that salt from the English toffee, little hint of the richness from the coffee. Otherwise, it's all going to hit your palate all at once. And it's going to be delicious. You're just not going to get those stages of ingredients.
Well, and that kind of comes back to your point about like enjoying those little moments together. Like with, especially, you don't want the kids to go crazy and make them their stomach sick.
Right.
So teaching them maybe a proper way of eating chocolate is a good way to go about it. By the way, I can taste the molasses.
Yes.
It's really gorgeous.
Thank you.
Man. Tastes amazing. I'm doing the wrong thing now. I'm chewing. But can you talk to us about also the order in which we should be tasting flavors?
So you want to start with delicate flavors and build up to bolder flavors. It's very much like wine tasting, and so we've kind of modeled it based on that because most people are familiar with wine tasting.
Start with whites.
Start with whites and build up to your bolder reds. Same thing with chocolate. White chocolate, milk chocolate, dark chocolate, and within each of those categories, delicate flavors like floral or a little bit of lighter spices or herbs, and then build up to your stronger spices, your cinnamon, your cloves, your cayennes, and kind of progress that way.
Does citrus fall in that former category?
Citrus does fall in that
Okay, a
former
little
category.
bit lighter.
Yes.
Okay, I want to make sure that we have time to talk about your drinking chocolate.
Oh, yes.
Which is super duper popular every
It
single
is.
year, and lots of flavors.
I think we have 15 different flavors now.
Wow,
Yes.
wow.
And we just released an eggnog drinking chocolate. Our peppermint drinking chocolate features my boys when they were little. And then we have our gingerbread. So a nice little trio. This is our favorite for Christmas morning. You know, again, those small little moments, those small little memories. We make a pot and then enjoy it throughout the day, topped with marshmallows.
And you know it's made from like high quality
Yes.
chocolate. It's not going to be that watered down stuff that
Exactly.
you can get at the football game.
you're-
From the concession stand.
Right,
You
right.
you can tell I've been burned by that. In our last 30 seconds here, any tips for hosting and looking ahead to 2025?
I think we get wrapped up in grand parties and things like that, and I think slowing down, spending time with family, using chocolate as a little indulgence to set those memories, I think that's the perfect thing. If you're wanting to incorporate wines with chocolates, it's dark chocolate is the best way to entertain with it. I would skip the baking and bring a lovely hostess gift of like a 16-piece box of truffles, and you know, then you're relaxed and you're refreshed and you're still granting
You like
them.
me.
Yes, with
Don't
a
do
perfect
too much
little
time
gift.
in the kitchen. And 10 seconds or less, 2025. What are you looking forward to?
Looking forward to Valentine's Day coming up. Some nice collections that we'll be releasing there. We're hoping to start in-person tastings again sometime in the spring or summer.
Wonderful.
And then we'll see what the rest of the year holds.
I know it's going to be crazy for you, but
Yes.
you always do a great job.
Thank
Nicole,
you.
thank you so much. Guys, for more information, visit Delysia's Culinary Center and Chocolate Boutique. It's up in Northwest Austin. Or you can order online, mark down this time by December 18th to make sure you get your chocolates in time for Christmas by ordering at Delysia.com.